Hey, hey, Facebook.
Hi, guys.
And it says, hi, guys.
Me.
If you jump on, say hey.
Hey.
And invite some people here in just a minute. I'm trying to get some things out that I plan to do. So I'm just going to invite some people really quick.
Hi, boy. Where are you, Mom?
I am right here, doll.
I didn't see you.
You can't see me. I'm just going to invite some people really quick. So if you hop on, say hey.
Hey.
Let me know that you're here.
Hi, Mom.
And if this is a replay for you, comment the word replay. But we're going to play with some of my new makeup. Hey, Shayna.
Hi, Shayna.
If you want to say hey, just say hey. Come here. She's going to overtalk me, so we'll try to squeeze you in a little bit. Lean in and say hey.
Hey.
Say hey, girl.
Hi, do.
So I haven't been able to try my VFX Pro foundation. I haven't been able to play with my face palette. So I'm going to play with some new goodies. But I also wanted to hop on to show you guys some tips and tricks for those with hooded eyes. So if you're like me, you struggle with hooded eyes. And unfortunately, I have two different hooded eyes. So to find out if you have a hooded eye, you need to, I'm going to hold my phone up. You need to look straight ahead. And a hooded eye is this skin and fat right here. And if it hangs over your eyelid like this one does, that's a hooded eye. This one does the same, but this one has like the downward hooded eye. So this side kind of hangs more over my eyelid.
I just do my makeup, Dad.
Than this one does. So for those with hooded eyes, you kind of have to play with it a little bit more to make your eyes appear wider and for your shadow to, you know, show. So I'm going to work backwards today. I'm going to do my eyes first. This is also another trick that I learned. You work with your eyes first, so then when you do your foundation and stuff, you can clean up all the fallout from your eyeshadow. So, I'm trying to get my eyeshadows. I've got all my brushes all nice and cleaned up. Hey, Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
You want to come and say hi? She's playing makeup. Okay, well, I need my brush, so you can't play with my brushes. Say hey.
Hey.
Say hey, girl.
Hi, Dad.
Say what's up.
Hi, Dad.
Okay, so I don't have a primer. I think I'm going to go in first with concealer. So if you really want your eye makeup to pop, it's really good to use an eye primer. Farmasi does have one. I'm actually going to get that on my next order. Let me find it. But it'll really help, one, make your eyeshadow color be bold. So the color that you see will be the color that shows on your eyes. Sometimes you use eyeshadows and it's just lighter. So if you really want that bold, really pigmented eyeshadow color to pop, you need to use an eyeshadow primer. So we have a primer. They are $9.90. She's going to be like me today.
Yeah.
So, but if you don't have a primer, you can use a light colored foundation or concealer. So I'm gonna use my concealer, and I'm almost out of this bad boy, so I get to order me some Farmasi concealer. So I'm just gonna go in. Hey, Tara.
Hi, Dana.
She can't see you, Emma. You gotta lean in and say hey.
Hey, Dana. Me. Yes, Gigi.
So make sure you get it in your eyelid. But primer is also good to help not crease your eyeshadow. Don't knock my drink over. Guys, I ended up jumping on the bandwagon You guys, I mean, I was kind of scared, but I was missing out. I've got the peach mango, and it is so good.
I did see you.
How many of y'all drink Bang? If so, what's your favorite flavors? Because I was looking at them and I had no idea what to even get. Like, there was like a rainbow unicorn, and I was like, ooh, kind of sounds good, but I don't know what flavor that would be. So if you drink Bang, let me know what flavor you drink. What's good?
I say, Mommy.
No, ma'am. Okay, so I've got my concealer on. And then I'm going to use my creamy eyeshadow. This is Green Bean.
Yeah, Daddy.
Let me find a good brush here. So you can apply this with your finger or brush. I'm going to use a brush today. Just because, especially with my eyes, the way that they are, it's really hard for me to get into like this crease here and then down by my lash line. Unicorn is cotton candy. No, there's a unicorn rainbow, and then I did see a cotton candy.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so our creamy eyeshadow is very, very, very pigmented. So that is like one swipe, and look how much product is on there. So you really don't need a lot with our products. Like I said, all of our products are very pigmented. So a little bit will go a long way. So I'm just going to swipe this all over my eyelid.
I'm holding Mom.
You're holding what? Oh.
Hi, deep boy.
I drink coffee too much to drink Bang. See, here's my issue. Like, I can drink coffee, I can drink pop, I can drink energy drinks, and I really don't get like that big burst of energy. The only time I ever have is with those 5-hour energy shots. Hey, you can't talk over me because I don't want to have to yell. So that is just one swipe with the green bean. So I'm just going to go in to get a little bit more color. So that's why I say with ours, they are very pigmented. Everything is buildable. So the more that you add, the more color that you're going to get. Okay.
I got my thing, Daddy.
Okay, so you've got your eye covered. I'm going to go ahead and do this eye so that way it'll match.
Oh, my Mom.
I actually am pretty impressed with myself because, so I don't claim to know too much about makeup. I mean, I know a lot of the basics and stuff, but I was doing what I'm going to show you guys today with my eyeshadow. I've probably been doing it for about a year or so, but I came across a video yesterday on YouTube, and I was like, oh my gosh, I do that. No wonder I do it. But it helps for hooded eyes. So the look that I'm going to show you guys is a very, very simple, nothing too complex or crazy, just to help with your hooded eye to, one, make your eyeshadow show, and then have the appearance of a little bit of a bigger eye. So, like I said, I'm just going to go in with my creamy eyeshadow on my eyelid. Just to match with the other eye. Okay, now here's what you need to do. Okay, hey, we don't play with makeup. Here's what you got to do for a hooded eye. So where your crease is, generally you would just do your eyeshadow on your eyelid, and then you would use your crease for like your darker shadows. If you have a hooded eye, you need to go above that, okay? So you need to go above where your crease is. I'm not saying up to your eyebrows, but just enough to where you can see it, okay? So like this one is perfect. This one is just above my crease, so there's my crease, and you can see that it's just above it. Let's get together and have a makeup day. I want to see all the products you have. Absolutely, I'm free. So I don't have, my vehicle is down right now, but we're discussing just kind of getting a new one, which I never thought would be possible. But with the extra income that I'm getting, we're looking at just getting another vehicle. So, but I babysit in my home, so, but you're more than welcome to come over anytime, girl. Other than that, I'm free on the weekends, so let's get together and play with some makeup. I love playing with makeup.
Yeah,
I've never enjoyed playing with makeup as much as I do now. Hey, Savannah.
Hi, Savannah.
I need my lid. Okay. So I've got my green bean, and I just went just a little bit above the crease, so it's not crazy. We're not pulling a Mimi and going all the way up to our eyebrows.
Oh.
She's something else. You want to put that in there?
Yeah.
Put it in there, girl.
A baby in.
Okay, and then I'm going to use one of my palettes. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to use Vintage Season. So this is the Vintage Season palette. It's got a really nice, pretty rustic pink, a shimmery, like gunmetal-ish brown, and then like a cream. My dog is being a big crybaby right now. Okay, so then you want to take a darker shadow. I'm just trying to make sure I've got the best brush. I have so many brushes. It's ridiculous. I'm actually going to use this one. So I'm going to go in with this brown gunmetal.
I love this.
And what you want to do is get your outer corner. So you always want to do your darker colors on the outer part of your eye, and then do your lighter colors on the inside. I'm actually going to go in over here and probably do this cream or another color. But I'm going to do a lighter color because the light colors on the inner corners of your eye are going to make your eyes kind of wider. If you do a dark color, it's going to make your eyes look really close to your nose. Whoops. I work all this week, but we can definitely set something up, girl. Did you say, Mimi, I tease my grandma and call her that with the blue eyeshadow she uses? I did. And I actually did a live last week, I think it was. And I used blue, and I was like, oh, let's not turn out like Mimi, because I never use blue. But they say blue is really good for brown eyes, greens, purples, things like that. But I never use blues or greens. Okay, so when you do your outer darker color, you want to make sure that you're going up again over that crease. So when you're looking head on, even when it creases, there's still, you know, people are still going to see those colors. Okay. So I'm just going to put that on there in the corners, and then I will blend it all shortly. So there's that like gunmetal brown. Actually, let me see what color it is. And I probably shouldn't be swatching it with a brush. That's not gonna really help. Okay, yeah, so it's a really pretty, just shimmery brown. So that's what I'm using right now in the outer corners of my eye. So.
Oh, my rabbit.
Make sure you're copying.
Mama, baby, only my baby.
So like I said, I've always, for some reason, started doing like this crazy outer loop. And at first I was like, what the heck am I doing? But for hooded eyes, it really has helped for my eyeshadow to be present. Because especially like I said, this eye is like super hooded. So when my eye is like open, nobody's going to see anything on my eyelid. Brown eye gang. Greens are something I rarely use, but when I did, I loved it. It just scares me. This is honestly the first time I've used green. Our creamy eyeshadows, our colors are intense crazy. I shared a picture with somebody wearing the red, and then it goes to orange to yellow. Oh my God, talk about perfect for fall. And all I could see was like, and she actually had brown eyes, and I was like, dang. So I went with the green first. I don't know, I'm a very like neutral, earthy tones color when it comes to my eyeshadow. So, Okay. She wants to put lipstick on. Do you guys want to see her put lipstick on? Throw some hearts if you want her to...
Do I die?
Hold on. Throw some hearts if you want to see Emma put some lipstick on.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm going to go in with this cream just on the inner corners. Just to brighten that up.
I'm wrapping my
Kind of like a highlight.
my mouth.
Whoops. Swatched the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom,
Emma loves doing makeup now. She will sneak in the bathroom and put on the brightest daggone red lipstick, and it's like all over. But she absolutely loves doing makeup now.
Yeah.
I gave my older two, Kylie and Sophia, my old makeup, and I mean, whew, it's fun though. Okay, go ahead and put some lipstick on for him. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Oh, they on me.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, do this. Go. Perfect. So, there's her lipstick. All right, you can put the lid back on him. Have a good day, love. Message me soon. Got to get back to cleaning. I'll watch the replay, love. Sounds good, Sammy. I will. Okay, so just kind of tone down that inner part just a little bit. So there's just like the cream in there. And then I'm going to take my blender brush and kind of blend it all. Jesus, my dog scared the crap out of me. You're fine, Grizz.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take a blender brush
Oh.
and blend it all together. However you want to blend it is fine. I like to go from the light to the dark, so that way I'm not carrying the dark over to the light side. So just blend those colors together so that way you don't have any harsh lines. Blending is, blending will change your eyeshadow for sure. So just blend that baby in.
Yeah.
So glad I cleaned my brushes yesterday and they just feel 10 times better. I'm not having to rub them off on my hand or anything. Hey, Grace, lay down. Lay down. Okay. So I've got that all blended out.
I want it on me, Mom.
So that's trick one. There is another trick, but I'm not going to do it in this video. I'll probably do it tomorrow. But that's one trick. I'm going to actually add another trick. White eyeliner.
Whoa.
I just use water and like an off-brand Dawn, which it smells like pumpkin spice, so I was like, I gotta buy this. So yeah, I just washed it with that. Our tea tree soap bar is really good for cleaning, but I am gonna get kind of one of those on-the-go cleanings for lives. So just gonna go in with the white eyeliner and just on the bottom of my lash line, or my waterline really, go and do just a light line. And I do have to be careful because this one's really thick. So if I don't watch it, it'll kind of go crazy.
I want pink one. I want pink.
I don't have a pink one.
Tell me.
Okay.
One.
So, white eyeliner, for those who don't know, will make your eyes look wider. When you use black, where did this lid go? When you use black, it makes your eyes look a little bit smaller. Black is really nice though, I'm not gonna lie. I was on the black eyeliner train for like ever. But just recently I kind of stopped. I'm actually going to go back in underneath just on my lash line with that green bean, so the creamy eyeshadow and the green. I'm just going to use just a little bit. And I'm going to follow where my lashes are, just under the white, but not blending it in with the white. So just be careful with that, not to kind of mix that. And then I'm going to meet up with the brown. So that way there's not like that skin colored gap. Hey, I need that. Quit taking it. Quit touching. Just getting too touchy. Touchy-testy. But this will give like a really nice kind of a little smoky look to it. And then kind of also take care of like any, if you like black eyeliner, kind of negate that too. So again, just going in. I thought she was kissing stuff. I heard some smacking.
Make it.
Just get a little bit more in this corner. Okay, so I've kind of added, let the phone focus. Well, once it focuses. It's the only thing I don't like about that, but there you go. So I kind of went in a little bit with the dark. And then I'm going to take the brown and kind of smoke it out just on the outer corner. So I'm not going to go in like I did with the green. I think this is my brush. No, this was the light. But we'll clean it.
I want it big. I want that one.
And then again, making sure that I meet up with that brown in the corner.
I don't know. No. I said, don't know. What? I want Mommy.
Okay. So, might as well go ahead and do my mascara.
I want to do Mommy there first.
If I can find it, I know it's in here.
I want to do your there, Mom.
There it is. Okay, so here's the eyes. So again, looking head on, even though I have that hooded eye, you can still see the color of the eyeshadow. And like I said, it's not like all the way up to my eyebrow or anything like that. So when you do kind of, I call it just like the oval wing for the eyeshadow. So when you go up like that, like I said, it's going to make your eyes, one, appear even. Two, you'll be able to see the eyeshadow, and it makes them look bigger.
Oh.
So,
I saw
one trick, or I guess two tricks since we did the white eyeliner too. But the white eyeliner, like I said, is really good just for making your eyes look bigger. She's got my mirror over there. So I'm going to use our 3D Effect mascara.
Okay.
It is not waterproof, or it's not labeled as waterproof. It is water resistant, and it is very water resistant. So I am my allergies are absolutely super sensitive. So going outside and stuff, my eyes are always watering. I'm always kind of rubbing them. And I never have any mascara that's fallen down. So, gonna go in with mascara. And you want to make sure that you go at your base. Ooh, poke yourself in the eye and work your way up. I like to do the little shimmy effect because it helps separate my lashes so it doesn't clump them all together. So if you have issues with clumping, try doing, oh sorry, I was unfocused. Try doing like the shimmy effect.
Oh, Mommy, there. One.
So, oh, you got mascara.
Yeah, one.
So, that's just one coat of the 3D effect. Like I said, I poked myself in the eye, so it's at the bottom. So I'll clean that up, and then I really don't do bottom lashes too much, but we're gonna give it another go. I think it's just because I haven't done it so much, so it looks so weird for me. But honestly, the white eyeliner kind of looked the same when I first did that too. So we'll give it another go.
And my mom.
I'm gonna do this top lash, and then I'll clean up where I've got it down on my, underneath my eye. So
I got it.
What's everybody doing today for Monday?
Money? Money, shoot.
We've been just kind of hanging out, watched some Disney movies, I did some laundry, watched a couple live videos.
Mom?
Did lunch and breakfast for the kids, laid them down, and now I'm here.
Thank you.
So I have like baby lashes. Okay, you guys put Miv and stuff. Grizzly, my dog is trying to escape. So again, that's just one coat of the 3D effect. Hey, stop. So now I'll go in, clean up my mascara mess, and then we'll put a little bit on the bottom too. My dog is a huge crybaby. And when he wants out, he'll smile in his cage. Like he puts his mouth up and smiles. Grizzly, you're okay. Do you want to let Grizzly out of his cage? So I'm just trying to make sure I get any excess off. Just because, like I said, maybe that's my problem. I just want to make sure that I kind of work and build up if I need to. So gonna just kind of brush over them lashes. So I just did a little bit. I know I got a little clump there I'll have to clean up. Okay. Thank you. No, Bear's fine. Bear doesn't need out. My dog's going to be a nuisance and end up hitting the table because he's going to go under like 100 times looking for food. Any crumbs he can pick up, he'll do. Okay. Once that dry, actually I'll go ahead. I'm just going to kind of brush the bottom out a little bit where it's kind of clumped together. Just to separate them and not have like a big black blob. What'd you get? Oh, corn dog. Okay. So what do y'all think? Ignore all my blemishes. We're going to cover them up. So now that we've got our eyes done, we can move on to the face. So I'm going to do my primer first. So the primer is really good to cover up lines, pores, fill in those pores so that way you have a nice, even foundation. We have two primers available. So this is our silicone base. It's a clear gel. The other one is called our strobe, and that one is it has like an illuminating or an luminous effect, so you can wear it alone under your foundation, and it even says you can wear it over your foundation, and it's just gonna give you a really nice like glowy look. This primer actually does really good with keeping my skin like hydrated. I don't get dry or anything like that, so it's really, really nice. So that's the VFX Pro primer. Now I'm going to use, for the first time ever, our VFX Pro Camera Ready Foundation. I did do like a test on one side just to make sure that the color was fine, and it looked alright. So I've got 01. It's probably going to be backwards to you. But I've got 01. What? What happened to your other one? And Grizzly took it. She keeps taking my brushes out. Okay, I'll get it when we put Grizzly up, because they'll just keep trying to take it from you. Okay, I think this is my brush that I use. Yeah. So I need to get a better foundation brush. But if you use a brush, you want to make sure you use one that's got like tight bristles, nothing that's too fluffy. Like this is too soft, because your foundation is just going to fall in there. So this is my, okay, Jean, this is my tightest brush that I have. It's a little fluffy, but it's not, it holds really well as far as foundation. So I'm not sure how much I need to use yet, as far as like 1 pump for a full face, 2 pumps. Like I said, it's the first time I've used this one, but we're just going to start off with 1, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just going to go and put a couple dots around my sponge, or my brush, my sponge. I generally like using my sponge, so we'll see how it works. But I've just got some dots, and I'm only going to do half a face first, hopefully with 1 pump, to show you kind of the coverage. So this is a full coverage foundation, good for all skin types. Try to avoid my eye area as much as I can. So once I've kind of got it, I do the dots because that way I get nice coverage everywhere versus too much in one spot. And then I'm just going to go in and kind of blend it as much as I can for a half face. So watching my eye, since we did our eye is nice and pretty, we don't want to mess it up. I really like this foundation. It is very like soft. I mean, it looks really soft right now. Like there's no cakey or dryness going on. It's not sticky or anything like that. So let me show you guys kind of in the light that coverage. So, Grizzly, go lay down. Just trying to follow her for food. So kind of here's the VFX Pro side, and then without VFX Pro. Do you guys see a difference?
Look.
I see a difference. This side just looks really even. And it's not a color corrector, but it kind of toned down a lot of like my redness here. And I'm really yellow everywhere else. So it did a really nice job just kind of making that look a lot better. So now I'm going to do the other side. Same thing, I'm going to do one pump and just dot it all over my brush. And then I'm going to do the other side. Do I look silly?
Your face, your one. I like your ring, Mom. Oh,
Thank
shiny. But shiny heel. Shiny heel.
So again, this is the VFX Pro foundation in shade 01. Good for all skin types. Come on. What's he doing? Oops, I just knocked my earring out.
Mom.
We'll wait and put that back in here in a minute. What's he doing? Grizzly, are you being bad? Okay, and then I'm going to go in just a little bit more in this area. I've been dealing with a little crazy madness on my face, so I haven't worn foundation for a little over a week now. But
put my bathroom. And don't put on Mommy's bathroom.
no, Grizzly, what she said.
Put my bathroom up. Big.
Pull it down.
Did you do, Mom?
Nothing, he's just being a baby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you need ball.
I know, I knocked it out on accident.
Oh, shiny.
It's shiny.
Yeah.
It's pretty, huh?
Yeah. Daddy, shiny. Now.
Make sure that you're getting your ears too.
Yeah, they
And then down your neck to blend the color really well. Hey, Steph. I did a little, ooh, that sounded funny. I did a little hooded eye trick. Let me throw my earring back in. I knocked it out. To help. There's a couple of tips and tricks you can do. I did the really, really simple one today, and I'm actually going to do another one probably tomorrow. Let me get this back in and I'll show you. So if you have hooded eyes, so this is kind of some natural light for you. You want to go a little bit above your crease. So when I look head on, you can see, especially this eye, I have two different hooded eyes. But this eye, you can't see too much of my eyelid. So you want to go a little bit above where your crease is. And I kind of call it just like an angle, so it kind of just goes like an angled swoop. It's kind of like a wing for eyeshadow. But just go a little bit above that, and it makes your eyes appear wider. You can see the eyeshadow and kind of takes the hoodness away. I'm planning on looking at the beginning.
Hi.
Awesome.
Hi.
I just did a really simple, easy one today, and I'll do a more complex one tomorrow. So I've got my primer, my foundation. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, I'm going to set it with my powder. Imogene, I need my brushes, girl. So this is just a matte, translucent powder. I do like a matte finish. I feel like the VFX has a nice matte finish, but it's not completely matte like our Stay Matte foundation is. So definitely just want to go in and
I didn't see that.
get that all nice and matte. Where'd my mirror go? Is that what you dropped?
Yeah. Again.
Go ahead and actually do some concealer up under my eyes.
Baby, on me.
So let's get rid of these dark mom circles here.
Baby, on me, Dad.
Huh?
Baby, on me. I'm a bit on me.
Put what on you?
That.
This?
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
My baby.
She is such a makeup aholic, I guess. Try not to. So I'm just kind of brightening up those eyes, and you want to make sure to bring it down. So you don't look like you got raccoon eyes. And then I like to use my ring finger. Your ring finger has the lightest pressure of all your fingers, and you really want to be delicate when you're working near your eye.
Dad, I know me. No, ma'am. No, mommy.
So just kind of working that all over and getting a nice brightened look. So I don't look
I know what.
super crazy or tired or sluggish, which I feel all of the above.
I know my dad. My do.
All right, now I get to play with my face palette. I'm super excited about this, and I've already decided if Emma Jean doesn't ruin my box, I'm keeping it in the box because it's pink.
Yeah, pink.
It's holographic, it's shiny, I love it.
Pink.
So, I think I took out the thing, yeah. So here is the
Mommy, I want pink.
3-in-1. Ignore
I
my
want
table.
My pink.
You're not going out right now. No, you're not playing with this, Emma. So, you've got your bronzer, highlight, and a blush in one. So I was super excited about this. So, Emma Jean, you took my brush. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my bronzer first.
Yep.
And you want to go, you want to follow kind of your cheek line. So like right there is where you want to put it. And you kind of just want to go like right to this point. So like right under your cheek.
Oh, I'm expecting. No.
And it gives it that nice definition
No.
without being too over the top.
No.
And then follow on the other side.
Ah, my brother.
I'm going to knock this earring out again.
Don't see me. Don't see. Oh my.
So again, just kind of giving some definition back into my face. And then I'm actually going to go along my jawline. Not too crazy because you don't want to have like a prominent jawline like Amanda's. But you want to define it just a little bit. And then right up here at your hairline. Now there is different contour tricks depending on your face shape. So I know for my face shape what works as far as like placement for here and then kind of up on my forehead. So pulling that really nice and good. I keep hitting this earring. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with the blush. And you want to get the apples of your cheeks. And then I like to kind of pull it out just a little bit. My dog is being a huge baby right now.
Yeah.
So. And I'm just gonna kind of blend that in. Okay. And then, I don't know where my highlight brush went. Then I'm gonna take the highlight and I'm gonna go right here, kind of on that bone. Grizzly, honey, you're okay. I think I might have got too much. We'll be careful. Just so that way, when the light hits it the right way, you'll have that nice, pretty shine. The trick for highlight is anything or high points that the sun will hit. So like your cheekbones, right here on your forehead, your nose, some people do right here, and then your chin. So all preference, some people even do above the eye. I've not done that, but why not? I'm gonna get just kind of here, down my nose. This is a really pretty highlight. Really, really pretty. What do you think? I like this highlight. I do need to actually highlight my eye, but not with a highlight. I'm going to go in with that cream eyeshadow again. Grizzly, you're not going out right now. Just because I don't want to leave that one any like skin flush. So I'm adding in my vintage season this like cream color. And I'm just going right under my eyebrow. Come here, Grizz. Come here. Lay down. Come on, you're okay. You're okay, Poochie. You got hair in your mouth. Oh, now he's gonna try to get all up on here. He's a big baby. All right, jump down. I have to finish. I'll let you out in just a minute. I'll let you out in just a minute. Lay down. Okay, now I'm gonna do my eyebrows because I didn't do that. And I like to do it just because I feel like it brings the color back to them. Since I've gotten my eyebrows kind of shaped up and thinned out a little bit, I don't necessarily need to fill them in. There are some sparse areas. I'm trying to find it. Oh, it's right in front of my face. There are a little bit of sparse areas, but more so than anything, I just like to bring the color back to them. So, you know, when I do my foundation and stuff, I just kind of feel like it's... No, you're not letting Grizzly outside. I will let him outside in just a minute. So, I do have our eyebrow pencil, but I like using powder. Right now I'm just using an eyeshadow, but we do have the mono brow powder, which is on my list to buy this week. So there's the mono brow powder, so pretty similar to what I do. I really prefer the kind of like eyeshadowy look. So I'm just going to kind of go in and bring back the color to that. Okay, shh. Go play with your baby in the living room. So like I said, I'm kind of filling in a little bit of the sparse areas, but more so just bringing color back. You're being loud.
Sorry.
Well, I appreciate your apology, but you're really, really loud. So, kind of see how it just kind of brought some color back in. So, gonna just do the same over here. Hey, we'll go out in just a minute. He like never, I mean, I know he doesn't have to go to the bathroom. He's just a teenage boy who wants to go play outside, and
Yeah.
he will whine and smile at me until he gets his way, because he's spoiled like that. So just brought some color back. Now what would be great, honestly, is if I had our time locker setting spray, because that's really going to hold all of this in place, and I won't have to deal with like any smudging or anything like that. You're being a baby. For those of you that have hooded eyes, you know we struggle with the eyeshadow smudge, and it kind of like rubbing off and stuff like that. So creamy eyeshadow though is long lasting, guys. I swatched it on my hand at about 2 p.m. Went to bed about like 10. Woke up the next morning, you guys, and the color was still there. So super, super great. I'm going to finish off with our High Shine lip gloss, and this is the Dusty Rose. I was so obsessed with the lip sample that they gave me that I had to get the gloss. So
That was pretty. One guy in my door. I'm morning you a big boy. I'm gonna eat my toe. I'm a one. Dad, I'm a four. One. Oh, baby.
I don't even know what she's saying over there. What? Did you say you're a bad baby?
Not a baby.
Oh, you're a good baby.
Yeah, they did do me.
Huh?
My died. My died.
I love this color, you guys. And I love the lip gloss. It's not sticky or overly wet. What do y'all think? Do you like the color? Woo, I almost put mascara on my lips. Let's not do that, Brittany.
No.
Just gonna get this bottom line.
I like it, Mom.
You like it, Emma?
Yeah.
Thank you. Once I get this fixed up, I'll show you guys.
I'm a daddy, Mama.
I really need to get a lip liner, so that is one thing that I'm buying in my bulk order this week. So, Grizzly, sorry guys, he's never like this.
I don't like it, baby.
Huh?
I don't want.
Okay. So I'll clean that up a little bit. I really need to get a lip liner, so that's going to my bulk order this week. Don't forget I place a bulk order every week. So if you want to save on shipping, you can put your order in the bulk order. If you're able to meet, you don't have to pay any shipping. And if you need it shipped out, that's fine. I ship for just $4. So just kind of wipe that off over there, but whatever. what do you think?
Yeah, I mean.
Like I said, if I had that time locking setting spray, this would be like 100. So, just wanted to, like I said, show you guys the trick for the hooded eyes. Hopefully it helps. And then I'll throw some other tips out tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, need any help with any colors, any shade matching, things like that, please feel free to reach out, let me know. I will post the link below so that way you can kind of browse some things. And if you have any questions, like I said, feel free to reach out at any time. But hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday.
Bye.
Bye.